Alright, let's pick it up here. I discovered what the qualifications were for getting to the one boss in B10. However, it's not going to be easy, and this is something that I pretty much dodged in earlier situations, primarily because it took too long, and additionally I just discovered this in my spare time and I didn't record. So, what we're doing here is there's a sort of fight. I can't really pronounce the name, and nor do I have it off the top of my head, but nevertheless, it's one of those survival fights, and winning these fights will actually grant you a sort of emblem that can be used to actually access the boss in B10. Now remember, earlier I got the emblem of hell. I discovered I need 2 more. Fortunately for me, I have Intimidate, so what I was trying to do is run in a circle so I can actually discover all the map, so I can hopefully start the fight, but I need to actually encounter Kudan, who will tell me where I need to go. And most of the video was kind of a waste of time, because that's where I tried to figure out where the hell I need to go in the first place. So, at the moment, nothing's happening. I'm gonna just keep running around. Should be possible to find something here. Alright. So, I discovered all the map here. The survival fights are usually started first when Kudan tells you where to go. Additionally, you have to be in one segment of the map. For instance, I have to be in a certain corner of the map within the certain box sort of floor. But also the moon has to be right. I think the first time I did it, the moon was not necessarily a prerequisite, probably, but here, the next 2, there is going to be, the moon is going to be very important. Okay, I'm waiting for Intimidate to wear off. Okay, let's see what we got here. Same old, same old. Shouldn't be that too difficult to bring him down. However, the fights that I told you about, they're gonna be really tough, so you gotta have a pretty good demon to handle this. Okay. Now stand still. And you're done for. That didn't take long, did it? I kinda made Rakshasa pretty sucky in this. Oh, come on. Where do I need to go? I don't even understand why I'm not getting into a fight as of yet. Because I should. The training hall has a higher battle frequency than normal. Why? Why am I not? Okay. Now Kudan is going to tell us it's the Hyaki Yagu. Southwest where the light is concealed. Actually, this is going to be a hint of how to handle this. When she said the light is concealed, at first I thought it meant a place without one of these lights. So that's why I'm standing around here. But actually what she meant was a kind of a big obvious is the moon. She said the light above is concealed. In other words, I can't start the fight until a new moon. And at this point it's going to be a while before the faces change to be exactly right. And it took me a while to figure that one out. But I discovered that also Intimidate works until the next new moon. Okay, this is where she tells me the same thing. Okay. Southwest, new moon. And she's supposed to escape. Actually, the only time you can actually get her is out in the field, not in the training hall. So, I kind of figured this one out. All I need to do is wait for the moon to change. But also I discovered that it can make things a lot easier if I use Intimidate to decrease the battle frequency until it's just right. Or Repulse Water does exactly the same thing. So it wears off of the new moon, so all I need to do is just run around in circles in this area until the Repulse Water wears off, and then hopefully I can start the fight. I also need to figure out where this is actually the second of 3 fights that you need to do to actually access the Demon Lord. Trouble is, when I try to access number 3, nothing happened. I don't know how I found it impossible. I couldn't find Kudan. The moon was right. I just didn't know the exact location. I think Kudan actually starts the event. Okay. I'm gonna make sure that I'm ready for this. For one thing, there's gonna be a lot of demons. And another, I need to be healed, like, quickly. And this fight isn't exactly fun, so unless of course you have something that can heal you and be immune to death, that might be a good idea, but I don't know if such a thing exists. Another idea is Patra, and the only demon I found that has that is Kurama Tengu. Probably be a nice thing to hold on to, and yet I got rid of him unintentionally to make do for really cool looking demons. Okay, just about right. Bingo. Alright, there's no escaping from this, and there's going to be a lot of enemies, watch out. So as you can see, there is, this is an all-out survival, if you haven't noticed. So what we got here is Nui, we got Nekomata, and the Chatterskulls. However, I think the Chatterskulls are going to be the worst of the group. For one thing, they use Mudo, which reduces your health drastically, and it doesn't take much. And additionally, he uses Petra,